Well, alrighty, everyone. I get word that we've started out here, so it's time to take a check of your first alert forecast update. Let me bring you on in here. A good Wednesday to you. Happy hump day, my friends. I'm meteorologist Tony Schiavaroli. This has been, of course, a pretty nice start to the day again. I've said that plenty this week, but you know what? It's only getting better and better as basically we've settled into a realm of a lot of morning 40s. The sun is up, though. That vivid sunrise color has been really nice. I'm hoping a lot of people have had the chance, to get out early, snap a couple pictures, just make it a great day, because the beauty of spring is here, and it still stays away until we get to the actual official start of spring into March 19th. Now, with all of this, as we continue into these temperatures into the afternoon, everything, of course, working to rise up, 70s, eventual 80s, feeling, of course, and getting the itch to want to get out there and hit some grilling, lay by the pool, or go find one to lay by. It's just going to be something into this week we really see with an above average sense. We're feeling more so like May, even though we're in the middle of March. And that's only going off of average temperatures. Obviously, we're going to eventually see things knocked back down. The question is when? Let's get into it right now as we get you through this Wednesday, and I bring you into this. The start of the day will be beautiful. As we take a look right now, this is just to the south of our capital city, I-26, looking near mile marker 111. Now, as we've, of course, seen a pretty good little uptick of traffic out on the roads, everything has really been good. It's been a nice traffic flow type of morning. I haven't seen anything with major collisions, incidents, so that's always a positive. Of course, everyone just rolling along, going about their day. Dry roads, always nice to see. Now, as we continue on here, even though there's been a little bit of some patchy fog still being reported near Lexington, that's likely just coming off the lake a little bit. It hasn't been anything that really should put much of a damper, a downtrend on that visibility. That will quickly be eradicated here by the sun and the drier air that's still holding on. Otherwise, between that, we see a lot of sun for Columbia, Sumter, Orangeburg, just everyone holding on to that sunshine. And this is going to be where we see temperatures on the uptick in a big way. We're already starting to hit our stride, starting to see these temperatures slowly but surely working back near 50. There you go. Sumter actually just changed to that mark, and this is going to be a point where everyone else should be following suit very soon. That sun easy to do its job again. Even though I can still consider today partly cloudy, which I've been saying this morning, it's with a thin layer of clouds. And that is going to be, of course, something that is perceived as a mainly sunny day. Because high up above, wispy cirrus clouds, even if they're present, they're not going to be blocking those sun's rays. It's still going to be a very bright and beautiful day. So I'll keep the sunglasses on your person. Let's see this all through dry activity tomorrow, and then the shakeup Friday. If anything you're taking from this, of course, live stream that you're watching here, as we go later into this week, I want to make sure you're watching for Friday, because for that day, we are going to see some late rain activity, some rumbles of thunder, but it's not going to be that pressing. It is going to be in the way of when the timing is, but it's not going to be something you need to be worried about for the entirety of the day. Now, let me explain. Going through today, we just hold on to the dryness. Temperatures making a high push near 77. And yeah, partly cloudy skies overall. But still, with a lot of those clouds being cirrus clouds up above, still is going to be perceived by many as just a mostly sunny day. So there you go for your Wednesday. Nice and easy. Get out there and seize the day. As we go to Thursday, much of the same for the morning. Mid and upper 40s, though. It's a little bit milder. And here, the big difference between this one and tomorrow, it's going to be even with a lesser chance of cirrus clouds. It's just going to be a mainly sunny, widespread type of day. High temperatures making a push near 82, and that is with the south and westerly wind. So we keep up with this climb. I've gone through these stages each day this week where I've said it's a temperature ladder, or we're climbing temperature steps, and we just continue on this warming trend where we're starting to reach the top of the steps at this point. Okay, we're going to start to see a little bit of shakeup. We're almost to the top of the stairs, done with our workout, after that big climb. But even with that, the payoff isn't really going to be, a big slide back down. We're not going to see anything in terms of an easy fall back down with those temperatures. We're going to hang up at the top a little bit. So let's go through Friday, where we see actually highs again near 80 degrees. So we're not really going to see a downtrend here despite all this. And you think we would, because listen up, we got clouds rolling in, rain pushing in for the late phases of the afternoon. Let me time this out for you, in between 4 and 5 p.m. So after this, and it is associated with the cold front, you would anticipate colder air, right? Especially into the weekend, but that's just not the case. This happens, but just as soon as this is occurring, we're still going to have some drier air fighting back quickly with this. So even though it could get a couple little downpours there, little rumbles of thunder, it's actually going to be something that works to clear up a little bit as we get late into the day. That is going to be then parlaying, continuing to carry on over into Saturday with the dryness. So honestly, we're looking to see a pretty nice outlook, and I'm looking forward to talking about that with you in just a second. We'll give you a nice big recap here. First and foremost, I want to give a good shout out to this, a great national day. Really got some good ones this week. This is a K9 Veterans Day, where we celebrate the dogs that have served our country and now are retired, just enjoying the rest of life, or of course that have passed and are no longer with us, honoring their memory. But yeah, love this one, a great one, specifically honoring K9 veterans again that have served our country. And it is a great day again for those pups. All in all, out for a walk out there today. Partly cloudy skies. Looking to see more of that sun later. It's just going to be a nice one again in general for everyone to try and soak up a bit of that sun, to continue to keep up with all the weather positivity. And this is something even later in the week we can hold on to. Saturday, huge day around the region, especially going into downtown Columbia, popping on over to 5 Points. Got the big St. Pat's celebration there at that festival. And with this, we're only going to be seeing a limited chance of spotty showers. Highs still near 79 degrees for that afternoon. So it is going to be really a great day for that. And those rain chances staying very unimpressive. Even though I'm keeping it at 30% right now, not even a tenth of an inch of rainfall. It is going to be a great day for outdoor activity, even if you get hit with a little spritz. Getting to Sunday, now that's actual St. Patrick's Day. We are looking to see a little bit of consistency with showers, a little more coverage, but still accumulation rates just do not seem to be too impressive as we go towards this weekend. So we can still get in activity. We're not going to see anything, of course, in the way of a washout, which is always great news, especially centered around any type of holiday weekend, whether it be that or, of course, any big sports weekend as well around the region. So this is what we're looking at as we set the stage. We're going to dry out and cool off a bit next week early, but we keep building toward these rain chances into the weekend. I still want to make sure you are taking away the big point that, hey, rain chances are returning, but it's not going to be the biggest deal. You still got to stay weather aware, and with all of this, as long as you are following along with us on air and online, you need to make sure you are getting just updates with that rain in the forecast. You can get that right on the WIS First Alert Weather app. Everything else, of course, is going to be more gravy here. Nice and easy with our forecast for Wednesday and Thursday. Thanks again, everyone, for following along, taking a check of your First Alert forecast updates. Again, you can take a check on that and make sure you are working to stay weather aware with us, whether it be on your First Alert Weather app. You can, of course, just visit our website. I post a weather video story on there. You can always scroll for a lot more information. And, of course, your top news headlines as well. You could always find so much stuff in a digital sense. So, always don't be afraid to look up that information and stay informed. And speaking of staying informed, you could always take a check of what is new this morning. We got a lot more news coming up here in our live stream. Right now, I'm going to be taking a little break. Thank you again for being here. But, of course, stay tuned.